and today we're going to read another book. Sorry, because my voice not really that good. I'm getting an issue with my voice. And so today we're going to read about the wooden horse. The horse that is wooden, which is brown. And let's see how the horse went. And why did they build a horse? Let's read and we will know it. The Wooden Horse, retold by Russell Punter, illustrated by Matteo Pincelli. Chapter 1, The Runaway Queen. Helen lived in ancient Greece. People said she was the most beautiful woman in the world. Helen was married to King Menelaus of Sparta. He was proud of his lovely wife. "I want you to stay by my side forever," he told her. One day, a young prince named Paris came to Palace. He was from the city of Troy, across the Aegean Sea. When Paris met Helen, he fell madly in love. "Come back to Troy with me," he begged. Helen had fallen for Paris too, so she agreed to go with him. Menelaus was furious when he found out what had happened. "I don't care how long it takes," he roared. I'll get Helen back." Chapter 2, The Trojan War. All the king of Greece agreed to help bring Helen alone. Only Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, didn't want to be away fighting, but the others persuaded him. The next morning, Menelaus and the other kings set sail with their army. Hundreds of ships crossed the sea to Troy. Many days later, the Greek ships reached land. The soldiers waded ashore and stormed up to the city. "Get along there, huh?" he said. "Now all we have to do is get inside," said Odysseus, who wanted to get home quickly, but Troy was well defended. Time and again, the Greeks attacked, but however they tried, they couldn't break in. Little did they know just how long the war was set to last. Over 10 long years, 1,000 ships brought more soldiers to Troy. But the Trojans remained trapped in their city, and the Greeks are still stuck outside. Both sides had lost many men. By now, the Greeks were beginning to give up hope. "We'll never get in," said one soldier. "It's impossible," said another one. Then Odysseus has an idea. "It's pretty wild," he thought, "but it might just work." Chapter 3, A Big Idea. The other Greek kings agreed to the plan. First stage was cut down lots of trees. "How dare you try to ruin a beautiful nature?" The Greek soldiers sawed the trees into planks. Then they joined the planks together. And then they built the wooden horse. I don't know. Piece by piece, the Odysseus idea slowly took shape. After a week of hard work, the Greek army has built a mighty, magnificent wooden horse. Oh yeah, just like I thought. A giant wooden horse with some weird wheels. Are we going to ride there to Troy and then destroy it? Odysseus admired men's efforts. "Now to put my plan into action," he said. Chapter 4, Undercover. That night, the Greeks pulled the horse to the city gates. Quietly, now, said Odysseus. Not because he wanted to take the horse to the city gates very, very quiet, without anyone noticing. They opened a small door inside in the horse belly. Oh, does that mean we're going to get a kind of like a house for many of soldiers or anything? Odysseus and some of his men climbed inside. One soldier named Sinon hid nearby. King Menelaus and the others went back to the ships and sailed out of sight. The next morning, the Trojans couldn't believe their eyes. The Greeks have gone, cried one soldier. And there's a giant horse outside, gasped another. The Trojans ran out of the city. They gazed in wonder at the new arrival. Sinon came out of hiding. Who are you? Asked a soldier. And what's this? I ran away from a Greek army, lied Sinon. They built the horse. What is it for? The soldier asked. It's a gift to the goddess Athene, said Sinon, to bring them luck on the trip home. Maybe it's to bring us luck too, said the Trojan soldier. Bring it inside, he barked. The Trojan hauled the horse into the city. The first part of Odysseus' plan was working. Chapter 5. The army awakes. That evening, the Trojans held a big party to celebrate the end of the war. There was feasting, dancing, and singing. The celebration went on all night. They danced and sing and drink and eat. Very happily, But soon there were no happily. Yeah. It was early morning before the Trojans went to bed. Do you mean 1 o'clock in the morning? At last, Sinon could get to work. He tiptoed to the horse and tapped 3 times on its leg. Inside, Odysseus sprang into action. That's the signal, he whispered. He opened the trapdoor and let his men out. Not a sound, lads, he said. He spoke quietly. The Greeks scurried across the city as silently as they could. The guards at the gates were fast asleep. Slowly, the Greek soldier slipped off a bolt. They opened the doors. The rest of the Greek army were waiting outside. Right, men, said Odysseus. Now we'll attack. The final battle, Chapter 6. The Greek kings and their army stormed into Troy. There's nothing to stop them now. Charge! Shouted Odysseus. What? Said the soldiers. Didn't know anything. The Greek soldiers crashed through the city looking for Helen. Where's Helen? Give her up! They shout. Well, outside, I see they're still fighting with our soldiers. They stole treasure wherever they could find it. We'll take this, shouted one soldier. And this, shouted another one. That time, the man in the bed, if you see him very, very carefully, he is blushing. Why is he blushing? Is he shy or something? Or he is embarrassed or nervous or anything? I think he's nervous. By the time the sleepy Trojan knew what was happening, it was too late for now. Paris rushed out to fight the Greeks, but when he saw how many there were, he ran off. He wasn't quick enough. An arrow flew through the air and struck him down dead. is by one soldier has been heard the command by Odysseus. Now where's Helen? Wait. Oh, wondered Menelaus. Okay, so it was command by Menelaus. Watching from above, Helen knew there was no possible escape from Troy. Perhaps the king will throw me in prison, she thought nervously, or worse, return to Greece. It wasn't long before Helen was captured and brought before her husband. Menelaus had been angry with his wife for 10 years, but when he saw her beautiful face, his anger vanished in a second. At last, sighed Menelaus, our mission is over. The Greek took Helen and the Trojan treasure back to the ships and head for home. Helen may not have wanted to go back to Greece, but she had no choice. Menelaus was finally back with his queen, whose beauty launched 1,000 ships. And the end. I know it's pretty short, even shorter than her clues, but anyway, the story was great, right? It's great. It's about the king who loved his wife so much that when his wife just go to the Troy and then he had to do anything for his wife. Yeah. But I know, you know, his wife kind of like a cheater or something. Well, anyway, the good thing is, hope they still love each other. So, goodbye. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this story.